Hello my friends, welcome here. Today I want to share with you a little review about my mobility scooter and if I recommend it, all the ins and outs of it. Everything is linked down below if you want more information on the scooter. But first, a little bit about me. I'm Aimee Esther, I'm 30 years old and I live with multiple chronic illnesses, EDS, POTS, lots of chronic pain, lots of chronic fatigue. I really struggle with getting day-to-day tasks done, with going out, with walking around a grocery store. Simple things are really difficult for me because of my chronic illnesses. And I have never owned my own mobility scooter. However, I've used some at stores, at the zoo, places like that. And I do have my own wheelchair, which has been very helpful, but someone has to push me in it. And I get exhausted pushing myself in the wheelchair for too long. So I've been wanting a mobility scooter, and when Vocic reached out to me, I was like, yes, let me try this out. What I've noticed based on this mobility scooter versus the ones that I've tried at stores, this is such a smooth ride. It's so much smoother than any other one that I've tried. Even if I'm on the grass, if I'm on bumpy roads, it honestly rides so smooth everywhere that I go. My kids love taking rides with me on this, so it makes it really fun. I have little kids. I have a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 2-year-old. So getting around with little kids is really hard, but this one, I can just throw my 2-year-old on my lap and we can go right around the stores and go the places we want to go, and it's been so nice in that way. When I first got this scooter, I did have to unbox it, and it was very heavy. I could not lift the box by myself. It came to my door and my husband was able to bring it inside. It wasn't too heavy for him, but for me, as someone who's ill and weak, it's pretty heavy. But I was able to assemble it all by myself. I realized after that I should have watched the videos. They have videos on their YouTube channel sharing exactly step-by-step how to assemble it, because there's a few things that I got confused about, but I was able to figure it out and I could assemble it all by myself, even with my chronic illnesses and my kids running around. And let me share some of the features that I love about this mobility scooter. First, it's pink. Y'all know I love bright colors. It's my favorite thing. And if you are going to use a mobility scooter, why not make it a fun color? They also have blue and red and silver if pink's not your color, but I personally love a bright pink mobility scooter. This scooter has a range of 13 miles. It can get a max speed of 3.75 miles per hour, which is so fast. I actually feel like I cruise in this thing. Like I could keep up with my kids riding their bikes because it goes really fast, and I kind of love that. My kids love it, but you can very easily change how fast or slow the scooter is going depending on where you're at or what you're doing. So that's a really nice feature. It also beeps when you back up. So if you have a hard time turning around, it's letting people know that you are backing up, as well as it has these mirrors, which make it so nice to be able to see behind you, almost like you're driving a little car. I love it so much. And I love that it's mine, and I can just put my feet up instead of having to keep my feet down when I borrow ones from stores or event centers or whatever. I love having my own. It works for indoor use. I've used it around my house. Have to, of course, make sure things are out of the way, but honestly, it just kind of rides right over them if there's toys or something on the floor, and has not been a problem. But it's also used outside. You could use it at the beach. You can use it through the grass. You can use it in a lot of different terrains, which is so nice because it's just helped me be more free with my kids, as I've always struggled to get out and do things with my kids that are out of the house because I just get so exhausted and so dizzy when I'm standing and walking too long. It's been a game changer for me. It's also foldable and can fit in the back of my van very easily. Like I mentioned, it is heavier than I can lift or should lift, but it does break apart. So in total, it weighs 92.59 pounds, but you can split it into parts. And if you do this, the heaviest piece is 19.84 pounds. My guess is that's the battery. That seemed like the heaviest part. When I pulled the battery out, the rest of it seemed a lot lighter. And honestly, I probably could, if I was in a pinch, get it in and out of my car on my own if I took it apart a little bit. And it's really not too bad to take apart. But if you do have someone to lift it, it does fold down and you could lift the whole thing into your car, which is so nice. It also has a USB charger, so you can actually plug your phone or other device directly into it. I don't know about you, but living with chronic illness is hard enough to deal with all the things, and then I forget little things like charging my phone, so it's nice to have that feature just in case if I did need to charge anything, because why not? It has solid tires that are suitable for various terrains, including grass, uneven surfaces, gravel, even the beach. This chair swivels 360 degrees, so it's really nice. If you have a hard time getting out of the mobility scooter, you can always turn the seat super easily, and it rotates all the way around. Look at that. It has a 180 watt brush motor and it is FDA certified. A few other really nice features of this mobility scooter is it has this convenient basket in the front if you need to put your backpack in there. I mean, I'm a mom, so I always have stuff carrying around, so I'm able to throw all of that in there. If I'm at the grocery store, I can throw my groceries in there. It also has a headlight on the front, so if it's dark, you can turn that on and see a little bit better. A few of my very favorite things about this scooter is first, that it's comfortable. It's just really comfortable, easy to get in and out of. I also love how easy it is to use. Simple buttons, you put the key in, you pick how fast you want to go. It goes forward or backwards. It actually turns pretty sharp, and so it makes it really easy to even get around corners. I can even get down my hall in my house, which is a pretty narrow hall. And like I mentioned before, it's just such a smooth, nice ride. Honestly, it's really fun. This has been much needed in my life as someone who lives chronically ill and has young children and is trying to get out and be active, and it's so hard for me. It's helped me get out so much more. It's helped me enjoy going out more. I think I made a big step when I started using my wheelchair, but this is just another level of comfort, another level of ease. With the wheelchair, there was the extra hassle of having to have someone push me or having to use my energy to push myself. And with this, I don't have to worry about any of that. Like I mentioned, the only issue I really have with it is that it's pretty heavy to put in and out of the car, at least for me as a very weak person. But as long as I have someone to take it in and out of my car, and even if I'm alone, there's always someone kind enough there to help me get my mobility scooter out of the car, so it's really not a huge worry. The most important thing is that it works, that it rides smooth, that it's easy to use, and all of those things are true, as well as it gives me the comfort and gives me the accessibility to be able to do so much more in my life than I'd been doing before. I'm so grateful to have this. This is the Vocic D41 in the color pink. I highly, highly recommend it for people who live chronically ill. I have loved it. It has truly changed my life and helped me to live so much easier while living with chronic illness. This video is sponsored by Vocic, but I truly love this product. Highly recommend. Everything's linked below. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, hit that subscribe button where we talk all things chronic illness, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, my friends.